We're going to look at the bench press. First thing we're going to do is select a grip. We're going to take a grip that's probably not too narrow, not too wide. Again, what we're going to look at is getting the right position for the elbow, and we'll look at that from a different position in a minute. So, we're going to lift the bar off. Start position is right above the chest. Okay, it's not above the head. Okay, but we're just going to look at the back. I want the back to have some natural curve in it. You can flatten it, but what I don't want you to do is to overly arch the back like that. You'll see strength power lifters and strong men doing that, that's fine. They're training for an event. What we want to do is make the maximum amount of muscle work that we can get. So, first off, grip. See, the back of the hand here is facing away from me, rather than facing down. By changing that grip position, what you do is you put the bar directly above where it's going to translate the force into, in this case the forearm. So here, you can see the bar sits on a line that is outside the line of the elbow, whereas there it fits in the elbow. So, control the bar down, okay, and we're only going to go roughly till the back of the elbows are level with the back of the shoulder, no deeper. So if we go all the way down to the chest, you see the elbows dropped right down. The reason for that is you've got a set of muscles in the shoulder that can really get damaged and injured. And if you've ever had pain at the front of the shoulder when you're trying to do this exercise, it's called supraspinatus tendinitis, or it's one of the rotator cuff muscles that have been, the tendons got inflamed. If you don't go deep, you won't affect it so much. So, controlling the bar down, keep the elbows right below the fist, like we talked about. Elbows come relatively level with the back of the shoulder. And then we're going to squeeze the chest to come up, keeping the bar above the nipples. Okay, we're not going to push back over the head. Okay, likewise, we're not going to bounce the bar off the chest. So, we'll show me a bad one, bend, bouncing the bar. Okay, again, you're going too low, you're using momentum, you're not using the strength of your chest. And likewise, we're not going to overarch the back as we come down. Down, and push up. Fantastic. So, it's the bench press. It will get your chest, get your triceps, it will get your shoulders. You can do it with your legs up. You can't lift as much weight if you have your legs up because you're less stable. So, keep your feet down when you're learning this. Keep your body nice and as stable as possible. Keep your shoulder blades squeezed down here too. Much like when we do the back. Sounds strange because we're doing the chest. Otherwise, what happens is you protrude forward like that. Okay, we're going to look at where to place your hand for the bench press. So we're going to work on what we call not a super wide grip and not a narrow grip, it's just about a mid grip. The important thing for me here is you can come in narrower, but then you've got to push the bar further. Okay, you can go really wide, but then you weaken yourself. So you probably just want to find a midpoint. Also, when I get Ben to pick up the bar here, what we want to do is make sure that when we come to the bottom point, your fist is above your elbow. If this was narrow, come down. See, your fist will be inside the line of your elbows. Okay, that's going to cause undue stresses into the elbow, and it's not going to transfer the weight ideally into the chest. And likewise, if we come really wide, okay, there, that's going to be quite comfortable. I don't think anybody would go quite that wide, but it just shows you as an example. So we'll come back to the midpoint, and from this position we'll also look at the shoulder blade retraction. Now, keeping the shoulder blades retracted is really important here, so that we can actually focus the effort into the chest and the triceps. What I see a lot of people doing is, when they get to this top point, is they push the shoulders forward like that, taking the weight into the shoulders. So, squeeze the shoulder blades back onto the bench, control the weight down, okay, and then when you push forward, up, keep your shoulders down. Okay, do 2 good ones for me like that, please, Ben, and then we'll show 2 bad ones where you reach forward at the end. Excellent. That's bench press, that's how to do it properly, that's how to get the most out of it. Give it a go, enjoy it.